Welcome to the 6 a.m. productive morning routine in the life of a writer here in London. Let's get straight into it. So I've tried using an alarm clock and it really doesn't work for me, so I stick to my phone, and believe me you that I do have to put the snooze on multiple times before I'm finally ready to wake up at 6 a.m. and just do my morning routine. The first thing I do is sit in bed and actually tie my hair up. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel so powerful, so ready to take on the day. And I actually just love doing like a really tight, high ponytail and then opening my curtains. These days, it's honestly quite depressing here in London. There is no natural sunlight. It's pretty dark and dull at 6 a.m, but I've realized you have to create your own happiness and just be ready to get on with the day. So the first thing I do when I jump out of bed is actually make the bed. And this makes me feel so accomplished for some reason. And it just makes my whole room feel so tidy. I love splashing cold water on my face to wake myself up, especially since sometimes I'm just not with it at 6 a.m. And then I brush my teeth, and as I do this, I will have so many thoughts come into my mind about all the things that I have to do throughout the day. So I'm basically making a mental to-do list. And then I like to pray, which just reminds me of my higher purpose. And then of course, journaling. I've mentioned this in the past, how much it's helped me. It's been the best thing for my mental health. At this time of the day, I usually find it to be around 6:30, and I'm doing both my to-do list, like going over it, making sure I'm happy with it, maybe thinking about whether I need to add anything to it. And I also do more of a brain dump journaling method where I just let go of all the thoughts that are on my mind, and then maybe I have a peek at my laptop and see if there's anything else I have to do. After that, I like to really get straight into my gym preparation. I have to take my gym clothes out and put them somewhere in my line of sight, otherwise I will genuinely get quite lazy. It's quite dark these days and the sun doesn't come up for a while, so I don't like to go out when it's this dark. I just find it quite depressing, so I actually have my breakfast first. Over here I've got some scrambled eggs with chia seeds and flax seeds thrown on top because they will honestly boost my energy so much throughout the day. And I do remember to have my supplements as much as I can or incorporate them into my food, and I love having fruit early on in the day as well. After I'm done with having a nutritious breakfast, which involves a lot of water as well, I will get ready for the gym. I do lots of sunscreen and lip balm, but I don't really wear makeup on my face. After that, I will literally feel so good and so ready to go, and I start my hot girl walk to the gym. At this time of the day, it's actually quite bright outside now. It's usually around in between 7:30 to 8 a.m. and when I get to the gym, I'm like ready to go. I do anything that feels right for my body, but I've realized that the best thing for me is to incorporate some cardio with toning exercises, and doing kettlebells and even like some light weights is what works best for me. I don't really have a set routine in mind. I go with the flow and see how I'm feeling, and I love to cycle. I love to go for a run. I love to even sometimes swim in the mornings. It's just so good for me to just get that physical activity in. And by the time I'm done, it's usually around 8:30 a.m. Then I head on home and shower and get ready, put on a cute outfit and do my staple makeup look, which takes me around 10 minutes. And by the time I'm done with all of that, it's usually around 9 a.m. I try to incorporate some self-care into my morning routine because it just makes me feel so calm and just present in the moment. And brushing my hair is honestly one of those things. So, and I highly recommend just doing something for yourself, or doing quite a few small bits and bobs throughout your morning routine that are just for yourself to help you feel calm. And then I get to my desk, and I try to get to my desk as soon as possible because honestly, if I delay it, I do find myself getting a little bit lazy. So the moment I'm done with all of my skincare, my self-care, getting ready for the day, I will go straight to my desk. I will sit down, I'll have a cup of tea, give me that, nice warm fuzzy feeling, and I will just get on with it. I will start with my emails or any admin, and then I'll get straight on with all of my writing projects. Like whatever one I'm working on at the moment, the most important one, I'll prioritize it and I will just try to get going. I sometimes do the Pomodoro technique if I feel as though, okay, I'm starting to procrastinate, or I'm looking too much through my emails, or I'm overthinking. I'll do the Pomodoro technique and I will just get on with it, and it will help me so much to snap out of any kind of lazy mindset. At some point, I do feel like I need a break, and it's usually 1 hour in, and I will give myself that grace and that time. I'll be patient with myself and I'll start to recharge so I can get back into a productive workflow. Sometimes I do need a change of space from my desk, and since I'm a writer, I usually work from home. Sometimes I'll go to cafes and I'll go to libraries, but a lot of the time I'll just change my environment at home. So I might even go into bed for a bit, just relax and do some work there. And that is the morning routine that works so well for me. It helps me with my mental health. It makes me feel productive and awake. It's so important to create a morning routine that works for you because everybody's body is different, everybody's routine, lifestyle, everything is different. So you need to figure out what works for you according to your career, your ambitions, your lifestyle, and just stick to it once you've figured it out. Now, I have to be honest, I don't wake up at 6 AM every single day of the week. I have a few days where I wake up later because I feel like my body needs that time to recover, especially if I've done an intensive gym workout like the day before and like, you know, my muscles are really aching. I know I'm going to struggle to wake up early the following day and to be productive and like focused if I don't get enough sleep. So I prioritize sleep on those days, but I try to start off the week really strong. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be waking up earlier and to be really focused, and then the following days of the week I try to take it a little bit more easy on myself and just give myself time to really recuperate, relax and recharge. I truly hope you found this video really informative and interesting. It's a little bit of a behind the scenes of what goes on in my life as a writer here in London. Please do let me know if you enjoyed watching this and if you want me to create more content like this, because I'll be very happy to do so. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!